The work started thousands of years ago, and we just happen to be modern people who picked it up again. Although in America, that sort of work had been done for thousands of years and has continued among the Indian people. But among the white people, it was not generally understood. And when we first started doing this work, we were considered to be crazy. They thought for sure that we had lost our marbles, because it involves a rite of passage in the wilderness. And a rite of passage in the wilderness is an experience which, among other things, contains a certain amount of risk. And whether this risk is real or perceived is really beyond, not the point. But the risk involves living alone for 3 days and nights, or living alone for 4 days and nights, without food or shelter, and is a kind of way of celebrating a life transition, and is typical, although typical of traditional cultures, not very well understood in modern white culture.
So this ceremony has been used around the world for thousands of years, not only on the American continent, but in most cultures you find some way of meaningfully marking the passing from one life stage to another. And even in our Germanic or English Celtic background, you find similar kinds of rites of passage. So what we've done is to bring those ways of marking passages in our life back into our culture and tried to make it appropriate for the people who live in a modern world.